please.
My name is Nancy.
Yes, it is. Let's see about you, Nancy. Oh, yeah. So, hands like yours want to tell people what to do. So these are advice giver hands, and you can't, I don't know if you, well, maybe you can go an hour without giving advice. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe if you're on an island all by yourself, but I think you probably advise the seashells or the palm trees on your island. You know, palm trees that sway this way would do it, you know, you catch more rays if you turn it this way a little. And I'm playing with you, but I'm trying to be really specific about this. The part of you that is the advice part of you is indiscriminate. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's not advice about a particular type of thing. It's advice about anything. And they're just cranking out observational, you know, oh yeah, that should be this way. Next, oh yeah, okay, another palm tree. Not bad, too much on the leaves. Okay, let's look at the next palm. It doesn't matter what comes into your world. Your critical evaluator and advice giver is completely on the job. And because that's what you're supposed to be doing, is delivering critical evaluations to people. And I know you must because you can't stop you from doing it. But if you're my mother-in-law, I don't want to hear it. If you're my tennis coach, I do. Okay. What's going on over there?
That's. Okay.
I'm gonna. It's a very important area of the hand, and the peeling of the skin there, I don't consider a minor deal at all, nor do I consider it random. And
That's what I thought.
yeah,
That it was significant.
really
And
significant.
here too.
That's small potatoes compared to that guy over there. And well, let me start with it the easy way. Something is eating at you. And until what's eating at you is better resolved than it is now, it will continue to eat at you and leave itself unresolved. Okay. There's probably more than what I want to talk about
It's very
right here
cryptic.
tonight. Well, you've
Do
heard
I
me
need
do
a special appointment?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But you've heard me do a bunch of readings, but I don't do cryptic usually. I don't tell people to come back and see me.
No, you don't.
No.
But you're telling me to
Yes, I
because
am.
it's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. No, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Sandy, I'm going to ask for Abby to be elsewhere somehow.
Okay, come. Abby, come.
Thanks, Sandy. Okay. So, I can say things this way, and it'll be just fine. I'm not into the detailed part of it, but it is. This is not a minor deal. I don't consider this a minor deal at all. And you know, if I've looked at 60,000 pair of hands, how often have I seen eczema? Do you think by now?
Tons.
Yeah, tons. And there are places where it usually goes. There's forms it usually takes. There are variations off that. It's really hard to do it over there. Really, really hard. And the hand is saying something really specific.
And I've never had that before.
Yeah. And what I can say is that what's happening with you is non-trivial, and it's challenging you to rearrange everything, or to risk rearranging everything. And to rearrange everything, to have the Queen Mary change directions mid-ocean, challenges you to deal with parts of yourself that you've left in the basement
Mhm.
for a while and on purpose.
Mhm.
And as long as the basement was left locked, then your Queen Mary could move merrily along. But it's not really merrily.
Mhm.
And what does that say? Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is better. Yeah,
True.
yeah, there we go. Okay. By the way, the other hand in the same spot does not have the same look at all, right?
Mhm. It's
But
even
actually-
a different color.
But it does have a lot of the same look to it.
Hmm.
It has very strong horizontals right through
Mhm.
here, and they're squeezed tight together with a few,
Mhm.
it forms a grid right in this exact spot,
Yeah, I
which is the
see.
centerpiece of
Mhm.
that. And this is a milder version of what I'm looking over there.
Hmm.
That's just the more, there's a fire in that basement,
Mhm.
and it is burning the surface of the skin. And, you know, you could leave it alone, but then it'll spread, and sooner or later, the crew has to go down there and find out what's there. Mhm. The part that I said about the advice giver
Mhm.
is still absolutely true. And for the advice giver, um, to be inhabited in the form that's most optimal for you, that is the obstacle.
Mhm.
So let me say something about advice givers like you. By the way, I have a lot of the same type of advice giver in me that you have in you. Not exactly the same, but similar in a lot of respects. The people who have that have a strong inner critic, because the same critical gaze goes out as well as in.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's the same eyes, if you will.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, after I finish reading for everybody, I'll tell you like 2 sentences, a phrase, a picture, and then you'll know better what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And I'm attempting to leave a post-it note for me so I'll remember what that phrase and picture is to tell you.
Mhm.
And it'll just be for you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought it was significant.
Oh. Really significant.
And it was something just for the group. You know, there's a little breakout on my hand. But the thing is, it itched for. It itched with no breakout. Like it seemed like for a very long, for months and months and months, and then all of a sudden one day it was broken out. Of course, I've had medicine on it, so it's not as peely as it was. Isn't that it? But yeah. So this is since the last time I saw you. So it would have been in the last
Oh.
couple months.
Uh,
But it was itchy way before that.
I would probably remember that.
Oh yeah,
because-
no, this wasn't here before.
Well, on anybody. Because it's a startling marker.
And that's why the girls in your class said I needed to come see you, because they were like, woo!
Which two?
Shalor and Fiona,
Oh, okay.
they thought that the breakout was significant.
Yeah.
But they weren't specific. They just said, ooh, you need to have that. That's something big.
I don't think they know what it is.
Well, they didn't go into any specific.
But I do know what it is. But I've been reading hands longer than that.
Yeah, oh
that's why
yes.
I know.
Well, no, they were, well, at least